Hello guys, and welcome back to EQ Planes, and today I'll be filming what is my first video of 2024. This will be what's a bit of a shorter random model airport update featuring Regina's YQR airport. Now quickly before we get into the airport update, I have been uploading pretty slowly lately as life has been quite busy between school, flying school, and work at various different points. However, hope to upload more as we get into the new year, as hopefully my schedule will clear up a little bit. But now with that being said, let's get into today's airport update. Now, starting us off with a little bit of context into Regina, as it certainly isn't one of Canada's most well-known population centres. It is the capital city of Saskatchewan, with a population of around 250,000 people, making it Saskatchewan's second largest city, only behind Saskatoon. With that smaller population, Regina certainly doesn't have a whole bunch of air traffic relative to other Canadian airports, with Westjet being the predominant carrier, with Air Canada having a shrunken operation out of there, along with Sunwing operating seasonally. However, once upon a time, Regina did receive service from Air Transat seasonally, along with service from both Delta Connection and United Express at various different points. Regina also seems to be an airport relatively untouched by a lot of Canada's new startups like Flair, Lynx, and Porter's new E2 operation. But with that being said, lined up for departure, we have this Westjet 737-800, which will be making a flight out to Orlando. Holding short of the runway, we have this Westjet 737-700, which will be headed for a flight out to Calgary. And here we have a Westjet Q400, which is taxiing for departure out to Edmonton. Certainly hope Gemini Jets gives us the new livery Westjet Q400 sometime soon. And here we have an Air Canada Rouge A319, which will be operating a flight out to Toronto Pearson. And doing some charter work, we have this Aeroflyer 737-600, which will be headed out to Kelowna. Behind him, we have this Air Canada Express CRJ900, which will be making a flight out to Vancouver today. Parked over here, we have the biggest aircraft to consistently come into Regina, that being the Cargojet 757, which has just come in from Saskatoon. Parked right next to him, we have this ATR 72 with FedEx, which will be headed out to Calgary. And here we have the Sunwing 737-800 preparing for a flight out to Mazatlan. Now this will be Sunwing's last year as an independent airline from Westjet, as their integration with Westjet is scheduled to happen sometime in the summer of this year. Getting ready for a flight out to Puerto Vallarta, we have this Westjet 737 MAX 8. And next up here we have a Westjet flight which will be operating with an Swoop 737-800 down to Phoenix. Now, a lot of Swoop's X737-800s have been integrated back into the Westjet fleet and have yet to be repainted and rebranded into Westjet colors and Westjet interiors. That rebranding is not scheduled to happen until the winter season is done, as these Swoop aircraft operate flights for both Sunwing and Westjet. And finally, just having come in from Vancouver, we have this Westjet 737-800. And that'll be it for today's short random model airport update. Let me know what other random Canadian model airports you'd like to see in this series in the future, and I hope to see you guys back next time.